Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a weekly reading for Pisces from the 18th to the 24th of November 2019. Please don't forget to watch your moon and rising sign for a more complete picture. If you'd like a personal reading, please go to my website jessmud.co.uk and book a reading. I've put the decks that I'm using in the description box, so please follow the links to view or to buy the decks. And don't forget to watch my video series on simple energy healing remedies, my deck walkthrough series, as well as my series on gemstones and crystals. You'll find those very, very interesting. So like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And let's begin the energy read. And for the energy read, I'm going to be using the tea leaf fortune cards. And the first card is lightning. So this is control your anger or you will be sorry. So if you're facing a very, very difficult situation where people are upsetting you, count to 10. Take a deep breath and then say what you need to say. You've got the victory card as well underneath it, which is showing that you are going to be victorious in whatever it is you try, whatever endeavor you are undertaking at the moment. There's going to be victory in it. The card above it or crowning it is the barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So there is a sense of lack. You are feeling a sense of loss at the moment. And maybe this is the thing that's upsetting you as well. So that's the feelings you're going through at the moment. But you will be victorious in it. So try and relax a little bit. Don't get too stressed out about things. You've got the coins card in the past. The money is coming to you. So there is that promise of finance coming in for you in the future. And the grapes card as well, which is a card of abundance. So time to go out and have some fun. So you need to take a little bit of a break. I think you're too stressed out. It seems like there's a lot of stress and you're getting upset about things. You've got a bit of a short fuse over there. So relax, take it easy. There's no rush. Things will come to you on divine timing, and they will come because there is that promise of it. You've got the obstacles card over here. So hills, obstacles to overcome. But there's that sunrise there in the distance. So although you're going through a bit of a difficult period right now, things are about to change for you and you are building solid foundations. Success will come with effort. So put in a little extra work, but try to relax, see the bigger picture, see the long-term goals, and don't let yourself get stressed out and let other people upset you. If they're saying things that are a bit irritating, like I said, count to 10. That's the only thing you can do, because the more upset you get, the more energy you give away, and then that makes you weaker. So you want to preserve as much energy as possible. So the idea there is to just, try not to let anybody get under your skin, or don't let any situation get under your skin. Just know that you are going to be victorious in it. Be for victory. So you will conquer whatever it is that you are facing, and you will be able to build strong foundations, stable foundations. So those are the energies for that week. So I'm going to be using the Fountain Tarot for the main read. So at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Strength card, the Ace of Cups. You've got a lot of aces here. You've got the Ace of Swords and the Lovers. So there seems to be a choice or decision that is coming up for you, or you are facing some kind of decision at the moment about which way to proceed. So you are in two minds about things as well, about what you want to do. There are new beginnings over there. So there could have been, you're cutting out things from the past. You might be cutting out two people as well from the past, and you're starting to move forward. Now, this could also be that you have had some kind of legal issues that you have been dealing with, and victory is coming in that regard, within that regards. And this means that, you'll be able to make new beginnings with that Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups could mean that you might be thinking about buying a new home or moving home completely as well and making a fresh start somewhere else. And maybe you're going to be signing some legal contracts to do with that. This could also be even a new job or some kind of offer coming in the form of, work that has study or further learning attached to it, and you may be signing new contracts with it. Whatever is going on, you've been through a lot of difficulties. The Ace of Swords shows that you've come out from the Ten of Swords energy, which is like a very, very difficult situation where there's been a lot of loss loss and a lot of backstabbing, a lot of heartbreak, but you have conquered it. So you are getting through it. You have, you're like a phoenix rising from the ashes over there. So you are coming through it, and you will be able to make some brand new beginnings. It looks like you may have cut ties with a lot of people from the past, people that you were very emotionally attached to, and now you're coming and emerging with this Ace of Cups there. And it means that you need to just hang in there. You've got the strength to be able to do it. This woman's petting this lion, so that means that whatever problems you have, with a light touch and not getting too upset about things, you're going to be able to sort through any kind of problems that you're dealing with. But you are making a fresh start. You've got the King of Cups over here, which is your card, and the Knight of Cups. So the King of Cups shows that you have emotionally matured within the situation. This is also showing that you may need to get somebody some advice from somebody around you. If you're having any kind of medical issues, you do need to go and seek some medical attention as well. There is that Knight of Cups, so there's an offer coming in for you there. So something is on the wind. There is maybe that. There will be some travel as well, so you might be even thinking of starting fresh overseas, maybe starting a new job. There's certainly that offer coming in. It's certainly going to be on the table. Maybe it's the person, somebody around you, giving you that offer so that you can make that complete move. Your emotions are a bit fluid at the moment, so you are feeling a little bit emotional, but you are getting over it. You are conquering things that that previously may have depressed you or upset you. It looks like you're getting over it, and there's this offer coming in for you. So it seems like a really good offer. There seems to be some study or learning or training attached to it, but there's also travel attached to it. So there might be some overseas travel coming in there for you. Now you've got the Moon in the past there, so you're again being faced with a choice, but being a bit confused, being a bit upset, feeling very, very lonely, feeling as though things are a bit overwhelming, the problems that you've been facing may seem as though they were far too big for you, and you haven't been seeing things very, very clearly as well, because maybe the truth has not come to light. You may have been dealing with very, very deceptive people as well. You've got the High Priestess over here. So you've been keeping a lot to yourself and staying, in your own environment, staying in your own sphere, really. With the High Priestess, she doesn't really say anything, and she is waiting for things to happen, and this is probably what you're doing. You're waiting for things to change, and you're keeping to yourself as well. You might also be undertaking some kind of course, some kind of study at the moment, and maybe spending a lot of time by yourself. You do have a lot of knowledge, and you need to rely completely on your own experiences to make decisions. Don't let anybody else's opinions influence you with that High Priestess. Now, what's in your mind? You've got the Temperance card over here. So you are trying to use all the skills that you have learned in order for you to move forward. So you're probably applying all your experience into your work at the moment, and maybe you're planning on getting even more training, further training. You might even be thinking of teaching. Now, the Temperance card is about healing. It's also about spending a lot of time by yourself. So you might be taking a new attitude as far as your body goes, or even, the healing of the mind. So this is about drawing from your inner resources, and that is what you're doing at the moment. So going into the future, you've got the King of Coins. So there's some kind of new job coming in for you, a new money coming in for you, a new door opening for you there. So after going through all the problems, you can see you will be able to attain the finances that you need. This might be coming in the form of a new job. There could be an offer that comes in that is promising a lot of money. With that King of Cups, that's you looking to the future. You can see he's looking at that King of Coins, this King of Cups. So it's almost as though, there is a new job offer coming in for you over there. There's a lot of money. It's going to open a lot of doors for you, and you are now sitting and considering. And this is probably why you had Lovers initially at the bottom of the deck, because you have to make the choice about moving on and making this fresh start. So there is that brand new cycle starting, but there's new money coming in, and there's a lot of it as well with that King of Cups. This could be a promotion as well, because doors are opening over there for you, or it could be, you get an inheritance, some kind of finances coming in over there, but certainly your money aspect is changing there. You've got the Four of Coins over here. At the moment, you are preserving everything you have. Whatever situation you are in is a little bit of a temporary situation. You can see there's a tent there. And you are trying to save as much money. Maybe you're living as cheaply as possible. And, you're winging it almost at the moment. So you are watching your finances very, very carefully, trying to hang on to some security. You may have lost security. You may have lost a home because of, all the problems that you've been through. So at the moment, you're not that stable financially. You've got the Six of Coins, and this is again showing that money is coming in here. So there's finances coming in. So it's sitting almost next to the King of Coins. So money is coming in. Whatever this new job is, it's going to help you accumulate wealth, accumulate finances. And it might be a bit restrictive initially, because you can see there's this coins almost seem to be held in place there. So it looks like if that money comes in initially, you may have to be just a little bit careful with it. It may not be a bounty initially, but it will eventually pay off. So you have to still watch that finances. Don't go berserk. In other words, but the money will come in. So this King of Coins, whatever this offer is, it's going to bring in money with that Six of Coins. Six of Coins is after going through difficulties in the Five of Coins where there's loss, the money comes in. You might have to jump through a lot of hoops, sign a lot of papers, do a lot of paperwork and so forth to get that money, but it is to release that money, but it will come for you. Somebody will give you that money. That money is going to be made available for you. You've got the Four of Swords. So you may be going through some kind of illness. You might, it could be stress related. You are trying to take a little bit of a step back to assess the situation, and maybe if you haven't, you do need to take that. Now your energy cards say that you do need to take a little bit of a break, so you do need to take a little bit of a break over here, or you're planning to take some kind of holiday. You're trying to reassess the situation, come up with a new plan, with this Four of Swords, and you do need to do that to step back from the situation. You may have also been trying to sort through legal issues, and this might be a good chance for you to take some time out and come up with a plan on how to deal with whatever legal issues you have been going through. Now, going into the future, you've got the Devil over there, the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Now, this could be a situation that you are trying to end at the moment over here, and maybe this is why you're trying to end the situation so you can make brand new beginnings. You've got the Devil, so there's been somebody around you that's been very, very controlling, and it might have been on the work front. You've got a lot of steps over there indicating that, could be work related. The Devil card is about a card ruled by Saturn, so it's a very restrictive card. So you may have been putting a lot of energy, making a lot of sacrifices, and somebody's bullying you, bossing you, telling you what to do. Somebody's pushing you around. You've also been working late hours, coming home in the dark, going to work in the dark. So it's about spending all your time, giving all that effort into this particular situation. And this person, whomever you are with, whom you're trying to break ties with, or the situation that you're trying to break ties with, is still very controlling over you. Now, this could be a person, or this could be a situation in itself. Like I said, it could be a work situation. You've got the Ten of Wands sitting next to it. So it seems like it might be something at work that is going on. There's a lot of burdens and responsibilities. People are expecting a lot from you, and you're dealing with a group of really nasty, difficult people as well with that Ten of Wands. But following it, you've got the Ten of Cups. So this looks like, you're going to be breaking ties with these people. You might be planning on moving on, whatever this new job that is coming in an offer here. You've had enough, it seems. This is at the end of the Cups suit. This is the end of the Wands suit. So you've been working very hard. It's taken its emotional toll on you. And they've been very controlling and very, very nasty, very, very negative energies, so making you very, very upset as well. It looks like you're planning on breaking ties with this completely. You're ending the cycle, and if you don't end it, the universe ends up taking us out of situations that are not good for us, even though we don't realize it at that time. It looks like that cycle is coming to an end for you, and you will get an offer to start something new, especially with that Knight of Coins. It's a good offer that's going to be coming in for you, and it's going to allow you to make some plans for the future over here. Like I said, there might be some study or learning attached to it, and there might be a home move, an overseas move. So if there's this job that comes in from an overseas source, promising you a good financial return, this is something that you should take. It may be initially a bit difficult, but it will take you out of the situation where you're undergoing so much of burdens and upset. It will end the whole cycle of nastiness that you're going through, and all these responsibilities that have been put onto you, and all these expectations. So I'm going to just draw some cards from the wolf pack, and I'm using that for part of the oracle read, and I'll draw some cards from the fairy tarot as well. Okay, so the first card from the wolf pack, you've got a long journey, so there's some travel coming up for you. So it looks like there's this job coming in from an overseas source. You're about to embark on a long journey, and this could be for career or love. New opportunities await for you, or will be successful. So it seems like you're going to cut your losses here, and you're going to move on to something overseas. And this job offer that comes in is going to pay you pretty well, and it's also going to open a lot of doors. And it gives you the promise of authority, a really good position. So it looks like you are considering this. You can see this wolf looking into the distance there. And the second card there is persistence. So even though there has been many changes in your life recently, you may have become more persistent to get what you want. With persistence and good advice, you will achieve, so don't give up. So you need to hang in there, really. You need to go the distance. You've got the strength card over here, and this is definitely telling you need persistence. You need to just push for it and go for it. And the last one is endurance. So persistence and endurance go hand in hand, I think. And you will find that life is a constant test of endurance. Don't give up. Now, greater happiness and rewards will come. Your lesson is endurance. So the universe is trying to find out whether or not you will go the distance. That seems to be the lesson out of whatever situation you're going through. And you do need to do that. You need to hang in there and not give up. Maybe in the past you left things aside, you let it go and you didn't complete things. And maybe this is what the universe is asking you to do at this time of your life. You need to finish what you've started, and you need to go for it, and you need to have the confidence knowing that you're pretty good at what you do. So you need to persevere, in other words. So that's very, very important in order for you to achieve. So don't give up. Don't throw in the towel, in other words. Now, in the fairy tale, you've got the moon card over here. So powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, and understanding the truth of a situation. So you've got the moon card appearing here again, which is saying that, you've had it in the past here. So you are, your psychic intuition is being activated at this particular time. You are going to be beginning new cycles over here. The truth will come to light. So initially, you're not quite sure why things have happened the way they are. You might be dealing, like I said, with very, very deceptive people, and they're causing a lot of upset for you, but the truth will come to light. You've got the Two of Summer, another choice card over here. So this says falling in love, forgiveness, or resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Now, with the Two of Summer, it is the choice about staying wherever you are or moving on. So it looks like there's some overseas travel or an overseas move coming in, buying a new home somewhere overseas, or even moving home completely. And you have a decision to make whether or not you want to stay within the situation where it is obviously not producing any results, or move on. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean, if you can't move overseas, it might mean that you move somewhere that is closer to water. So it's something where you are going to be actually physically relocating to a place where there's water. Like I said, either overseas travel or moving to some place where you're going to be closer to water. And you have a choice to make over there. And there's that offer coming in over here. So a need to stay grounded during this emotional experience, being swept off your feet. The Prince of Summer is the Prince of Cups. Excuse me. And or the Knight of Cups, and this was the first card that comes in, and it looks like there is that offer that is coming in over here, and you can see this little fairy is on a little dandelion over here and traveling. So there is that travel that is coming in over here, and because it's summer is about the Cups cards, and this is about travel near to water or over water. So there is some kind of move coming in for you, and you have to make the decision of moving as well. The Moon card is also a card that is ruled by water, so there's a lot of water cards here, and this shows that you do need to get to some place that is close to water to heal. Like I said, take a holiday, take a vacation, take some kind of break to recharge your batteries, and you might even get some kind of offer that takes you closer to water or takes you over water. So you might be getting a new job, and since you're going to be taking some kind of long journey to do with your career, it looks like you might decide to take a new job overseas, and it's going to be paying really well. So keep your options open, but persevere, don't give up, and know that you have what it takes to succeed. So I hope this reading has resonated with you, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.